My mind was in a whirlwind trying to remember the crime scene in Robert's office. The shelves were in disarray. Drawers had been left open. Papers were scattered across the floor. The safe was open, and Robert lay motionless with an arrow through his heart. There'd been no place for a witness to hide in his office. If someone had been there, I would have seen them, unless he had some secret compartment I didn't know about. Dr. Gould wore a strange look of confidence. I couldn't fathom how he was so sure someone had witnessed this. Only my foster mother Loretta had seen me. She definitely wasn't in my favor. Jonas and I exchanged befuddled glances, both of us at a loss for an explanation.
"Don't toy with us, Father," Dad growled. "Tell us who."
Dr. Gould gave him a fatherly smile.
"Patience, son. Patience."
I held my breath, waiting to hear who Jonas and I had missed.
"It's not a who, it's a what,"
Dr. Gould stated. I scrubbed my face, trying not to lose it. Sometimes Dr. Gould's little games were enough to drive me to the nut house.
Dr. Gould smiled. "Robert Brooks had a security camera in his office."
I exhaled a pent-up breath. And what's on it? I couldn't keep the frustration from my voice.
"It showed him lying on the floor before Shelby even came through the window, though, unfortunately, it didn't show who murdered him or who tampered with it. My source believes the footage has been altered."
This freaking sucked. Why?
"I'm afraid it's to hide the murderer and to frame you."
His tone was soft, careful, and tormented. Jonas scowled.
"So, whoever tampered with the footage must have seen what happened too? Who could that have been?"
Dr. Gould shrugged helplessly.
"My source doesn't know."
I sank lower in my seat. My stomach lurched and my heart beat too fast. Jonas stared out the window with a look of dread on his face, while Dr. Gould's expression was thoughtful. Dad looked at me, his eyes steady and stern. "Sector 9, it has to be." My voice was small and shaky. Jonas slowly shook his head, but I held my ground. "I told you they weren't defeated." Dr. Gould cleared his throat, and all eyes turned to him.
"Don't jump to conclusions, Shelby. It could be Sector 9 or something else entirely. Maybe even the unknown dragon that destroyed Sector 9's hideout at St. Mary's Hospital."
He didn't have to say it, but I knew what he was thinking. This could be the beginning of a new battle for me to fight. A kind of battle no one had ever faced before.